Hey Freedom Lovers, this is Dr. Peterson Pierre with America's Frontline Doctors bringing you today's Daily Dose. A taxpayer-funded gender clinic for children operated by the Southern Illinois University School of Medicine is falsely claiming that its procedures are reversible. Quote, puberty blockers are not permanent. When they are stopped, puberty continues normally, end quote, the Gender Equity and Transgender Clinic's website says. Puberty is a natural remedy for gender dysphoria. As much as 98% of children experiencing gender confusion will naturally outgrow it once they pass through puberty. Puberty blockers are designed to halt that natural development. They prevent the maturation process that resolves the confusion. In effect, they trap the child in that distress, making them a permanent patient. Delaying puberty for more than 2 years causes irreversible damage to a child's fertility. The current protocol calls for blockers to be administered at Tanner stage 2, which is when physical changes first start to appear. Nearly 100% of these children then proceed to cross-sex hormones. This means they never develop mature gametes. They miss the brief biological window in which their bodies can produce maturing, viable eggs or sperm. The combination of blockers followed by cross-sex hormones sterilizes them permanently. Quote, puberty doesn't just continue normally, end quote. Do no harm, senior fellow Dr. Jared Ross said about the clinic's absurd claim. Quote, there are only so many years of pubertal development, and if you interfere with puberty during that time, you don't get to make it up later. Those are lost years of growth and development, end quote. The clinic also claims that cross-sex hormones cause, quote, changes in the body that would reverse upon stopping the treatment, end quote. Just more lies. Estrogen, for example, causes fat distribution in males that cannot be reversed, and testosterone causes permanent voice changes in females. Despite President Trump's executive order restricting federal funding from institutions that medically mutilate children, the Southern Illinois University School of Medicine has already been granted $1.2 million from the National Institute of Health and $2.5 million from the Health Resources and Services Administration. Last year, it raked in $6.4 million. Claims about medical mutilation procedures being reversible have caught the attention of the Federal Trade Commission, which has taken steps to crack down on institutions that make such fraudulent statements. Last week, the FTC held its first workshop on the issue titled, quote, The Dangers of Gender-Affirming Care, end quote, where FTC Chairman Andrew Ferguson heard from doctors, academics, parents, and detransitioners, youth who were subjected to medical mutilation procedures and have begun the long journey back to health. An internal FTC memo reads, quote, under the Federal Trade Commission Act, the FTC is provided broad authority to protect consumers from unfair and deceptive trade acts and practices. There is now considerable reason to believe that the doctors and medical providers pushing gender-affirming care on minors are knowingly deceiving parents by exaggerating its benefits and downplaying its harmful side effects. Ladies and gentlemen, only the truth will set you free. Stay tuned for the next Daily Dose.